Alright lads, so coming up in a week's time, or depending when you're watching this video, or if I actually even release the video on time, we have Paulo Costa versus Robbert Whittaker. It was probably an interesting fight 2 years ago when it was actually fucking meant to go down, but we all know what Paulo Costa's like, and the pull-out merchant, his pull-out game is undefeated. We'll give him that. This guy does not wilt under the pressure of the pullout. But yeah, I just don't think this fight's going to be remotely competitive at all. Now, before you get on me, I think Paulo Costa is one of the most overrated fighters, especially one of the most overrated middleweights ever. I think he is not hungry anymore. He doesn't want to be champion anymore. I don't know what video I saw this in. Maybe it was a Lucas Tracy one. I saw that he just wants to have the UFC in his bio, and that's all he's really sticking around for. And I couldn't agree more. I think he enjoys, kind of like how Darren Till near the end. Darren Till just enjoyed the clout of being a UFC fighter, but didn't want to put any effort into being a UFC fighter. So, I feel like the start of this fight could be somewhat competitive. Robbert Whittaker is a pretty slow starter, I'd say. I think he starts quite slow. I'm pretty sure he got knocked down in the first round against Izzy. It was really, I remember watching the Marvin fight. That one was quite competitive in the first rounds, and he also got knocked down in the first round against Darren Till. That was obviously when Darren Till was a lot better. That was back in 2020, but the point stands. I think Robbert Whittaker definitely gets this done. I'm going to put my balls on the line and say that Paulo Costa needs Jesus to intervene for him to win this fight. And I know we did this with Dricus, but I also always gave Dricus the smallest chance because I knew Dricus was hungry for it. Paulo Costa does not give a fuck. Realistically, if he wins or loses, he really just wants the name of the UFC behind him so he can get all the clout from it. And I just don't feel like guy isn't hungry and he doesn't want to win the fight, really. He doesn't really care. But realistically, I don't see, unless he gets a crazy knockout, I don't see any way in which Paulo Costa wins this fight against Robbert Whittaker. Robbert Whittaker's, I know he's, in recent times, people have been saying he's a bit chinny, but I feel like his chin's always been, like I said, his chin's always been like that. He's a slow starter, and he's been knocked down in the first round in a lot of his fights. So I just don't see how this is any different. Bear in mind, Paulo Costa has to turn up first. None of us actually know if Paulo Costa will turn up. That is up for debate, but I just don't see this fight going any other way. In regards to Paulo Costa, bro doesn't have any power, really. Like, who's he actually knocked out? He hasn't really knocked out anyone who's not a fucking bin man, like he hasn't knocked out anyone crazy. He's got a few TKOs, but apart from that, he couldn't finish a fucking washed up Luke Rockhold. And look, bless him, Luke Rockhold. He put up a great fight, and it was at altitude, but my guy was way past it at that point. The fact that he took Luke Rockhold to a decision in 2022 was absolutely criminal, and it's actually a bit of a testament to. You can either say it's a testament to Luke Rockhold for being so tough, considering everyone said he had no chin and he managed to stick in there, or Paulo Costa has fuck all power. I'm willing to go 50-50, make a compromise, but I don't think Paulo Costa is as powerful as everyone thinks he is, and after he got absolutely styled on by Israel Adesanya, it just looks like he's never been the same guy anymore. Like, the guy who was in the cage with Yoel Romero compared to the guy that was in the cage with Luke Rockhold is just two completely different dudes, and I can't believe how much he's lost his hunger for becoming a champion. It's just ridiculous. And even the whole thing with the Marvin Vettori fight, he didn't want any bit of that. I swear he missed weight on purpose just so he didn't have to do it. And credit to Marvin Vettori for being such a bit of a chad, for going, well, fuck it, you're not getting away from me. We're going to have this fight regardless. And they did that at a catch weight. They did that, or they may have done it at a light heavyweight. One or the other, but yeah, big up Marvin Vettori, even though he's average as well. But look, this isn't about Marvin Vettori, but I'm rambling and I'm chatting absolute shit out my arse. But what I'm trying to say is, there is absolutely zero way in which Robbert Whittaker loses to Paulo Costa. The first round will be competitive, and then the next two, Paulo Costa's going to have to fucking pray for Jesus to come back and try and save him, because unless he gets a crazy knockout, he's going to be getting absolutely battered for the last 2 rounds of this fight. So lads, I wanted to make this video because I want to start making more prediction videos. So I made one about Volkanovski and Ilia Topuria quite a while ago now when I first started the channel. So I'll revisit that one as well after the fight outcome. I'll put like annotations if you want to watch that in the top right, I think it is. But anyway, lads, let me know what you think in the comments below, because I know there's a lot of Paulo Costa fans. I think Robbert Whittaker gets this one done very, very easily. I reckon I'll give a prediction ever since we'll revisit this video. I'm going to give a round 2 TKO, because I don't think Robbert Whittaker has much power either. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out, boys.